How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Martin is out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the center. Ball with the bucket.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Ball. On the wing, Williams. Martin against Abdia. 6 to shoot. Launches it. The rebound by Sharp. And Portland with the ball. It's a three-point game. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Now Bridges, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep.
Tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Here's Grant. Martin with the block. They retain possession. Sharp the pass to Simons. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Sharp the pass to Abdia. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Beyond the arc. And another three for Portland.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Ball. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Makes it off the glass. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Grant outside. Down low. Bridges with the board.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Sharp against Miller. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience doing it so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Here's Grant following the bucket by the Hornets. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Such a wide open look. Sharp's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Miller. That one's in. His 1st bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Martin with the block. And he's able to get it back. Grant with a screen on Ball. Simons. Rebound by Williams.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Ball kicks to Williams. Back to Ball. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 8 points for LaMelo Ball.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Well, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
And he gets it to go. Avdia's got 7 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Bridges, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets. Grant for three. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Hornet. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Charlotte on D. Here's Sharp.
And you know Miller was in his head on that one. Nice job just staying connected, making the shot uncomfortable.
On the wing, Miller. Outside, ball. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 5. Sharp finds Avdia. Back to Sharp. Outside, Williams. Grant surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yep, it counts. 9 points for Denny Avdia.
Let's remember, Avdia is 6'9", which means he is quite capable of being effective in the painted area.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Goes up on the high post. Ball, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking. What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. And boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunity.
And Portland making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. Wide open look, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bridges has got 14 points. Portland trailing here. Grant outside. From past the arc. Hornets with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Williams. The shot misses. Avdia with a defensive effort. It's tipped and stolen by Miller. Martin the pass to Ball. And stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The kick out to Simons. Ayton. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And And Sharp lays it up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, ball. And the layup falls. 14 points for LaMelo Ball.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now Simons. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Avdia dishes to Grant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Second shot opportunity. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Simons against Miller. Driving to the basket. And Miller throws it down hard.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Simons kicks to Avdia. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good with the triple. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
A rim shaker and a wrist breaker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth. Kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Now let's take a moment. That is more than enough.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Josh Green is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Curry. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's man in at the point. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
5 to shoot. Man can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Walker with it. Williams picks him up. It's stolen by Curry. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, how about the awareness from Seth Curry? Keeps his eye on the ball, primed for the steal. Nicely done.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Banton. Plays it up and banks it in. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Man. Off target from three-point range. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Curry passes to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers third.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And Portland making a change here. Reith is checked in.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
On the wing, Green. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the wing, Green. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Williams looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part. Being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Hornets.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon, defended by Richards. Here's Kamare. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. Robert Williams is checked in for Klingon.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 35, Robert Williams.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry outside. Charlotte no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Charlotte in the lead. To the inside. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
That, folks, is what we call a little bit of grittiness. Grant Williams through contact. Yes, sir.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And then Henderson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And then Henderson with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Takes it inside. Banton's shot is off. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green with the ball. Now guarded by 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Aviaz checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Delano Banton. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Man passes to Green. Outside for Curry, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Simons. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Grant. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's Miller. The rebound by Simons.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Avdia against Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sharp?
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
There's a screen by Williams to the middle, looking to end the run, and it's slammed in by Williams.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
And finished off by Avdia.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. 5 on the clock. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Williams finds Grant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. And stolen by Sharp. The kick out to Simons. Williams passes to Avdia. Bridges against Grant. From outside the arc. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 7. Miller with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. Here's Ball. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Here's Sharp. Excellent D there from Williams. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Miller with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far to take the lead. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Grant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Grant's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, Jeremy Grant showing some level-headed poise in the face of a big moment. Big-time shot.
Clingan, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Pass to Clingan. Over Ball. Clingan shot is off. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Martin kicks to Miller. It counts. And And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Avdia. Yes!
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yes.
first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Pirtle's frame is thin, but he is a physical big man, one who's good at getting the D to be overly aggressive inside.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's Grant from the arc. No luck on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Dick. Deflected.
Grant's got some bursts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Simons passes to Williams. Pirtle with the block.
And Pirtle's got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Grant.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Simons. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Aiden, he's checked in for Portland. Dick, the pass to Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Now here's Pirtle. Outside Dick. Back to Pirtle. Portland with a rebound.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the slam by Avdia, not messing around inside.
Quickly drives in. Pirtle with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Simons passes to Sharp. Avdia against Barrett. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Ayton. Knocks down the triple. Ayton's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Dick. Sinks that one from the post.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Brent, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general. And the D has to guard the perimeter just a little bit better, especially when Quickly is hovering around that arc.
They double him with Barrett. Back to Sharp. The floater, and he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. On the wing, Grady Dick. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Sharp driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
Grant's checked in for Portland. Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Here's Grant after the basket by Toronto. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Quickly against Simons. On the wing, Grady Dick launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Dick's got 5 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Here's Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Up top, Dick, guarded by Sharp for 3. Barrett. He can't hit that time. Avdia from outside. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And a fun fact here, Brett, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
The 3 from Barnes. Portland with a rebound. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Sharp passes to Simons. Avdia outside. Grant finds Avdia. Now here's Sharp. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Quickly. On the wing, Grady Dick for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Portland leading by 16. Here's Williams with the drive, and Williams punches it home.
You just don't want to give those kind of avenues to Robert Williams. Drops the hammer there.
Here's Dick. Nails it from 3. Dick's got 8 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And it's Simons penetrating, and he dunks it down.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Avdia with a steal. To the paint. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Here's Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. From deep. And again, Toronto with a triple. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Quickly against Simons. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Toronto, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Dick. Pass to Quickly. Right side Dick. From downtown. And it's Quickly with a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Get out of the way! Wow! The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And you watch Shaedon Sharpe, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league. How about the vision from Grant? Reads the defense like a book and jumps all over him in the open floor.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
6 to shoot. Quickly, left side. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time for the Trailblazers. Kamara, he's checked in for Avdia. Ben comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Portland leading by 22. Henderson, right side. Here's Kamara. And they'll get another chance. Henderson against Barnes. Henderson misses. And Barron has got the ball here for Toronto. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
The last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
Every now and then Quickly can feel out that mid-range and attack that area.
Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Barrett. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Portland Trailblazers. And that's it for halftime.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Kelly Olynyk, Mitchell out there with Bruce Brown, and it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. Kamari, no good. Raptors trail by 20, and now the Raptors on the break. And that one's good, Olynyk.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Kamari. No points so far. Walker sets a screen beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Battle. And it's off from 3-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Portland shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Looking at the Raptors sprint, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
You know, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a five-man of drilling the outside shot.
Here's Klingon. Outside Murray. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Banton. And he lays it up and in. Banton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Battle. 2 points. That one goes.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
And here's Grant from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Grant's got 12.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Banton. Grant outside. Back to Banton. Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Grant outside. Lets it fly. Mitchell grabs a miss. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Battle. He's covered by Grant. And it's Battle missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
There's the triple. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Brown. Oh, misses the dunk. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pulls it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And some changes here for Portland. Thibault, he's checked in for Murray, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Rupert. Hurdle with a screen on Thibault. Here's Barrett. Gets an open look and hits it. Barrett's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Sometimes you got to be patient, let the play develop. Barrett looking comfortable operating in these screen and rolls.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
Henderson hits them both.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Pass to Graham. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Knocks it down from distance.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 10 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Reith. Back to Simons. Henderson, right side. Grant outside. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Portland with a three. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers firmly in control with an impressive 20. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Connects from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Barnes. To the right side from deep Hurdle. Portland with a rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Avdia finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The Time Lord rising up.
Avdia with a steal. Sharp with it. Guarded by Barrett. Outside for Grant. Williams in the post. Guarded by Quickly. Grant's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Pirtle. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Avdia. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow. Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Here's Grant. It's Avdia on the wing. Grant outside. 4-3. Again, the miss by Portland.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Simons is rebounded by Barrett.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazer, number 34.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Not maybe the best thought to try to out-physical Robert Williams.
Three-pointer Sharp. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Williams passes to Avdia. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Portland.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jeremy Grant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Grant's checked in for Walker. Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
He gets it in there.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The 3 from Quickly. Portland with a rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Avdia against Olynyk. Outside Dick. And stolen by Williams. Grant outside. It's off. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just...
confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. And here is Ball. Outside for Martin. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, 16 points for him. Stolen by Quickly. Inside, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Ball. And that one, good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You could tell the moment the pass left his hands that he knew he had slipped up.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Out to Miller. Bridges passes the ball. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Barrett. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges dishes to Miller. Pass the ball. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Olynyk the pass to Barnes. Bridges with the steal. Martin with it. Picked up by Barrett. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Olynyk a screen on Ball. They have room to knock down the shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Bridges. The Raptors getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Barnes, still without a basket. Williams against Olynyk. Quickly the pass to Olynyk. Basket good.
And really the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Ball with it. Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now, here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Miller kicks to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Over quickly. Ball no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Charlotte up 5. We'll be back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams at center. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Charlotte.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so here's Charlotte after the Raptors pick up 2.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Now Bridges, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Ball with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Ball, the pass to Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Miller's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Barrett. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Ball against Quickly. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Barrett, no good. Hornets leading by 13. Left side, Ball. Out to Bridges. Driving inside. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over Quickly. They get it again. Outside for Martin. A second chance effort. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Miller outside. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dick can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Off target at the rim. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Good on the three-point shot. Diggs got it back down to within single digits for Toronto.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Dick can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 10. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Lob pass to Barrett and stolen by Williams. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Down low, Olynyk with the steal. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Here's Ball. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
And Ball slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. And that'll do it for halftime.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Mitchell. He's out there with Grady Dick. Pirtle is out there with Barrett. And it's Mobo in at the 4. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Man's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for the Hornets.
In for Charlotte, number 10, Josh Green.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pirtle with a screen on Martin. Shot clock at 6. Barrett, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Richard. Hornets leading by 16. Outside, Green. The kick out to Williams. Green in the post. Dick defending. Martin for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Now, here's Barrett. 6 points for him, and he drops it in from the low post.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Outside, Williams. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good on the 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 14. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Abaji's checked in. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto and playing for their hometown team.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Green against Barrett. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Over in the corner, Green. The kick out to Williams. A putback. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. Knocked away. Man finds Williams. And there it is for him. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Simply brushing off the contact. Williams staying focused on the business at hand.
Here's Dick. Hornets with the rebound. Richards got 6 rebounds now in the game. On its way from Curry for 2. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Taj Gibson. Bridges out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Micic in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Miller, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Battle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets leading by 14. Here's Jeffries. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Bridges outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Bridges. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Martin. Outside Williams. Bridges against Brown. And finished off by Williams.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Williams passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball
fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And some changes here for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Walter. And Dick subbed in for Brown. Ball. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 21. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Mark Williams.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
Barnes against Miller. And stolen by Miller. Here's Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
There's Miller with the 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The Hornets on offense. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Walter. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
32 seconds left in the game. Here's Walter.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
Jeffries, good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
No good from Lawson. Here is Jeffries, covered by Mitchell. Miller, the pass to Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
3-pointer off on that one. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never.
you approach the season early in the schedule?
Well, Brian, the big challenge is when you have a young team is really trying to figure out who fits into what roles, what's the best way for your team to play. That takes a little longer than it does with other teams, and at times you have to modify your schemes, your rotations, and really work to figure out what you need to do.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the 1. And here's Grant from the arc. Ball with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3 is up. And it's Grant with a 3.
Well, he didn't come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good from out there.
Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Bridges. That shot is off. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Hits the front of the rim and out. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Avdia can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Hornets. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Miller, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Williams' shot is good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Ball, and he drives in, and Ball throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Miller against Sharp. Miller, the pass to Ball. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. The drive by Simons. Williams on the wing. Pass to Grant. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Grant's got 6.
High-effort plays tend to pay off for Grant on offense. He knows how to work his way to a shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. He has 6. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Martin with the ball, guarded now by Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Simons. Fires from the wing. Ball no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Simons outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Williams finds Bridges. Launches a 3. Got it off in time. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in at the center position. Ball looks over the floor to the middle. Grant with a steal. Here's Sharp. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Bridges with it, picked up by Grant. Miller, hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Sharp. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Bridges against Grant. Behind the back and lays it in.
Well, adding a little entertainment to that layup. Could you imagine if he missed it? Coach would have been all over it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Simons got 7.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Ball passes to Williams. Martin outside. From outside the arc, gets the 3 ball to go. Martin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Size, explosion, he's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Miller can't get it to go.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Sharp against Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists tonight. On the wing, Simons. Hounded by Ball. Avdia passes to Sharp. Drains the triple. Sharp's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Williams misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Here's Grant. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Richards.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Portland leading by 3. Ayton passes to Graham. The 3-ball. Ball with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Williams passes to Ball. Off target at the rim.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Basket's good. Avdia has gotten his second bucket. 5 ticks left in the first half. 3-pointer. And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this.
Come one, come all. The two.
Checking out the Trailblazers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Portland Trailblazers.
Despite being the visitor.
And that's a wrap on.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Then it's Taj Gibson, then there's Cody Martin, and it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Rupert, shoots over Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
A nice shot by Richards.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Charlotte making a change here. Green is checked in. Here's Ayton. And a miss there off the inbound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Hornets trail by 5. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharp, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around. Good pass from the big man, Ayton. Assists like that really help improve team chemistry.
Pass to Benton. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Outside man. Now Richards. Another shot. Outside for Green. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Hayden touched it last. So for the Hornets, Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Green. And it's ball in for Mann.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Pass to Klingon. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Reed, taking 2 shots.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game, makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Kamara. Shots good by Henderson.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it, and it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Klingon. Some solid defense from Williams. Hornets trail by 5. It's stolen. Banton passes to Thibault. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Wolstandy was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Curry, he's checked in for Charlotte. Micic comes in for LaMelo Ball. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Here's Bridges. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Whoa, Scoot. What a move.
It's stolen by Henderson. Takes a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Pass to Micic. Curry against Thibault. Knocked away. Thibault with a steal. Henderson, the pass to Banton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's an 11-point Portland lead. And here's Curry for 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. Henderson, left side. Outside, Williams. For 3, Klingon. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. On the court right now for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Here's Bridges. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Bridges, a screen on Simons. Mann buries it from 3. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Some changes for Charlotte. Martin, he's checked in for Jeffries. Miller comes in for Green, and it's Ball in for Mann.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
That one goes. Count it.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Simons passes to Graham. On target from range. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
Avdia against Martin. Shoots. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And the basket by Bridges.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Outside Sharp. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Hornets trail by 11. Shot from the wing. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer Sharp. And he gets it back. Simons finds Graham. Takes the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Avdia. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Here's Miller. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Sharp with it. Guarded now by Ball. Simons, left side. Pocket 4. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Grant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
Bridges misses. Trailblazers lead by 9. Ball with a steal. Bridges down low. He's covered by Grant. Miller against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And there's the drive. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
The Trailblazers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Out to Simons. Here's Sharp. Williams grabs the board. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges, right side. The shot, no good. Nice D from Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. 13 points was...
Wow! Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
Again, the miss by Bridges. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 9-point game. Grant's shot is off.
Honestly,
They're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Puts up a three. They get it again. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Williams at the 5. Dick, that's good.
Barnes. Really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Kicks it out to Grant. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Pass to Sharpe. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now here is Pirtle. Over Williams. Pirtle's shot is off. Grant outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
Now here's Simons. After the miss from Jakob Pirtle. Pass to Sharpe. Trains it from beyond the arc. Sharpe's got 5 points so far.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
And here are the Trailblazers. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And that one drops.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Simons kicks to Avdia. The shot by Sharpe. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barnes can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Dick wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Count that one.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Doris, as we've watched Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Grant for 3. Offensive rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Here's Simon. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Cans it from downtown.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Simons finds Avdia. Back to Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Dick. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett for three. The rebound by Sharp. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And that one, good. Sharp's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Stolen by Avdia. And here comes the break. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. 17 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end if the defense does not adjust.
And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for Portland. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Sharp laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sharp's got the lead up to 10 now for Portland.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's Walter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Trailblazers leading by 12. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Avdia. Simons has got his second basket of the game. Here's Walter. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Count the basket.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Simons finds Grant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's the drive. Sharp. That's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Grant. Barrett wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Took him no time at all on that one. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know. Oh, that's unbelievable.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Grant. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Quickly against Grant. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Lets it go with the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sharp for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court. That defines Kelly Olynyk.
Drains the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Outside, Simons. Ayton finds Avdia from the top of the key. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
How about the vertical Emmanuel quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
Simons against Quickly. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Raptors trail by 21. Drives to the hoop, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Simons missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Kamare. There's Walker with the three. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Trailblazers lead by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the Raptors, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Trailblazers.
The offense is...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to...
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Jabari Walker is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Banton in at the point. Trailblazers leading by 17. And Walker kicks to Ayton. There's the three. The shot, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Toronto with the ball. 17-point game. Tries from 7.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Here's Banton, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Rupert. Here's Banton. Launches a 3, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Takes the three. Rupert grabs the board.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent. Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
The three sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Kamara. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. They get it back. Brown buries it down low. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
It's Dick on the wing. Defended by Thibault.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Henderson, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Henderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And stolen by Thibault. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, their guards have certainly pulled their weight on the glass, helping the big secure it. It's something that coaches harp on all the time. Team rebounding has certainly been one of the positives here tonight.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Klingon. Portland moving the ball around. So the wing on the left. Here's Banton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 21, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
A nice shot by Simons.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Abaji can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Grant for 3. Boucher with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Abaji. Here's Barrett. The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your
Trailblazers leading by 23. Here's Simons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love when Simons puts it on the deck. So crafty off the bounce.
Good on both. 23 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And it's Sharp missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Puts it up. Portland no good that time either.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Olenek, he's checked in for Toronto. That's a 2 from Barnes. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. For 3, Williams. Barnes grabs the miss. After shooting 34% from the field, that's not going to get it done. Shoots the 3. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The 3 from Barnes.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Grant. Tries again. Kept alive. Pass to Sharp. Portland no good that time either. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Quickly.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Barnes with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Grady Dick. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in. Back to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here's Quickly for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's his first personal foul.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Olenek. Simons, good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And again, no good by Toronto. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
And that one's good, Barnes.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Grant surveying the D. Simons finds Grant. Lets it go with a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barrett, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And that one's good, Barnes.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, quickly finished second in Sixth Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready, quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
Lobbed up there for Barnes, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here are the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. Barnes grabs the miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Grant for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exact.
night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Miller. Martin with the ball. Now quickly defending. Ball no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes with great lift off the floor. What a play.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Outside, Williams. Pass the ball. Williams with the screen. Puts it up. Offensive board. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that one's good. Quickly.
You go back to Quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, he told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Miller can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Bridges. Barnes with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Dick with a miss. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Quickly from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. From downtown, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. No good with a layup. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Williams. Martin outside. 3-pointer. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 9.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Dick. Misses off the left iron.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Tries the spin move. Miller, the pass to Bridges. And Williams punches it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one,
playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Pass to Martin. And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
Since going in the 2020 first round, quickly has gotten a lot more selective with his shot taking and shot making, a sign of maturity. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And so it's Charlotte closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the 3.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Martin outside. Over Barrett. Richards, great positioning on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Let's go with a 3. Barrett can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Counted from distance.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Barnes with a screen on Martin, and it's Barrett off the drive. Here's Barnes. There's the triple. Ball with the rebound. Hornets leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That's his 3rd basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Outside Dick. Over Miller. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
It's quickly with a drive, and it's rejected. And stolen by Barrett. To the paint. And it's blocked by Martin.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass the ball. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Melo knocking down a 3. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
That's good from Bridges. So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Richards, and it's man in for LaMelo Ball. Raptors trail by 17. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-5 run. Martin, the pass to man. Back to Martin. On the wing man. Pass to Williams. Spins. 6 to shoot. Now here's Miller. And he makes it. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The three, Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Man, the pass to Williams. Left side man, pass to Martin. Wing shot on the way. Hits the trifecta. Martin's got 9.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Mitchell misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Taking a look at the Raptors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Charlotte Hornets. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. If you look at Mark Williams, what a contribution.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
We've got Mitchell. He's out there with Walter. R.J. Barrett out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Miller on the wing. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Walter. And that one is hammered home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Bridges. The Raptors making their last shot. Fires the 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Walter from outside. Some solid defense from Martin. Charlotte leading by 17. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 6.
And just executing at a high level. Taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Martin. He's got 9. Oh, a special move before that shot. 11 points in the game.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Miller sends it home from three-point land.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. And here's Charlotte now, after the basket by Toronto. Back to man. Jacks up at 3. They get the rebound. Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Lets a 3 fly. Man misses. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Walter. Second chance shot. Hornets with the rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Barrett. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Martin. Miller against Mitchell. Williams a screen on Barrett. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Walter, guarded by Miller. On the wing, Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Barrett against Martin. Outside man. Back to Martin. Pass to Walter. On the take. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Mobo. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mann's got his first 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Into the lane. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Hornets leading by 18. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Grant Williams, Trey Mann out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the inside.
Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
First game down.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Walter. Curry, no good. Raptors trail by 16. On the wing, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Tries to keep it alive. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here are the Hornets now. Curry finds Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Richards. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Curry, shoots over Walter. Offensive rebound, Williams. Lets a floater go, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Jeffries checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Man.
And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
Ball no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up. And he can't knock it down.
Oh, wow! Wow! With authority!
I look at everybody. That's got this place going.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Here's Walter. Pass to Mobo. Outside Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up. Oh, they get a hand on it. Hornets leading by 18. Here's Ball. Plenty of space. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
From deep. And there's Barrett on the assist by Mitchell.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Green, the pass to Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Mobo. Richards with a screen. To the middle. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Substitution on the court.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Walter, guarded by Miller. This one for 3. And they get it back. The shot by Pirtle, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. 22 was their biggest lead.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mark Williams.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
That's his first personal foul. 14 fouls.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Hornets, Mark Williams.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Oh, there's the alley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Now Miller. Pass to Martin.
Raptors foul. Walter. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
21. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Raptors now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Ball with the rebound. Martin outside. Miller outside. Left side Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.